Welcome to Business Acumen Session 6. In this session, we will discuss about competitive superiority. Last week, we carried out the session 5, which was about identifying and creating the opportunity. The objective of this program is to create a workforce within your organization that generates opportunities continuously. This is being brought to you by METL Global Perspectives, www.metl.in. Competitive environment. Any business organization is not in isolation. It operates in a competitive environment. This environment is essential as it keeps a business agile and focused on competitive perspectives. With adequate capital and end of licensing based businesses, competitive perspectives have evolved beyond the 5 forces as defined by Professor Porter in his famous 5 forces model. Tactical competition, sustained advantage. In the digital world, one can watch a movie in a theater or on the OTT channels. They can watch it on the 50 feet wide screen or on a 6-inch screen of a cell phone. Competition can creep up from any side. In this context, it would be a combination of convenience and experience. While tactical competitive moves are carried out based on the business reality, sustained advantage comes from diving deep into the customer's latent needs and configuring a scalable solution that addresses them. A winning organization has that capability embedded deep in it and it nurtures it. Industrial revolutions. As the world gets enveloped in the 4th industrial revolution necessitated by climate change, the first 3 are important to understand here. The first industrial revolution was all about steam and making machines powered by steam, which are with ships and textile mills. The second was about oil, electricity, guns, warfare, chemicals. The third one was driven by information technology. Each of these are led by some interesting discovery which provided superiority to nations, organizations, and individuals. These in turn provided competitive advantage to everyone in that particular generation. Competition is permeable. The world of business also adjusted accordingly to the industrial revolutions. In fact, maybe it hastened the transformation from bringing the best to one's own country to shifting bases to other countries, and now a scenario where manufacturing and markets are entirely globalized. The raw material comes from one side, the manufacturing happens from some other place, the markets are some other place altogether. This also means competition can come from any market and any geography. The interconnectedness of things has made knowledge and expertise flow across frontiers with ease, making technology permeable. Competition for ideas. Good ideas flourished. The core competence of organizations shifted from size and scale to the ability to have cutting-edge ideas for the business and market, and to forge relationships in order to translate those ideas into products, and this too at a pace much faster than what others can do. If the ideas are good, competitors would jump into the bandwagon to make money. Therefore, the product initially designed needs to evolve at a constant pace to stay ahead of the competition. Develop capability to scale. This capability to design new options and evolve solutions is becoming critical. Often countries that are further up on the evolution process dictate the trends. It has become crucial for businesses to integrate research and technology, have a roadmap-based approach to the marketplace, and develop capabilities to scale up quickly. If the organizations do not do that, if the country does not do that, those countries that are higher up on the value curve and value chain of innovation, they will take away the talent of that organization or that country to build themselves. It is a battle of ideas which has come up now. There's a lot of technology and a lot of manufacturing ability available to convert great ideas into products and solutions. Therefore, it's very important for competition to be able to scale up fast and be able to bring new and new ideas to the fore. Harnessing talent. This can be done only with the talented and motivated employees and with the supportive organizational culture that unleashes these. While the core competence of organizations of yesteryears was availability of capital, availability of scarce resources or minds, the future is all about the ability to have the employees who have the ideas and the ability to harness this employee power. It is not about capital or access to scarce resources anymore. It is about these ideas. It is about these thoughts. It is about nurturing the capability in the company. So be sure, are you harnessing talent? It's not about having a talent development program, but is it really working? Employee, the most important asset. Several CEOs have been speaking about employees being the most important asset for an organization. Noticeable among them who have really voiced it out are Richard Branson of the Virgin Group, Steve Jobs of Apple, Anne M. Mulhaki of Xerox Corporation, Tony Heesh of Zappos. The fact is that employees today are the most important asset of an organization. And this has to be understood by one and all. And anything that someone does to reduce the capability of the employees or not to have options for employees to contribute for the development of the organization or to share ideas or to make things vocal, that organization which muffles employees will not going to succeed in the future. So please see the kind of organization and culture that you are creating now. Consultants not needed. Earlier organizations used to hire consultants who were better educated and had fancy management qualifications to show the way ahead. However, now these organizations have several employees who have similar credentials, are globally traveled, and have deep expertise in the company's way of working and culture. These employees are the consultants of the future for the organization. They know what will work, what won't work. They know what are the steps to be taken. They know the market, they know the dynamics. This is your power pool which is available to you, and ensure that this power pool is leveraged to create the competitive capability of the organization of the future. New competitive edge, employees. There is every reason for the organization to focus on employees as the new competitive advantage and develop them through a combination of education, exposure, and expertise, depending on whatever is required by that individual. No longer should the training programs be paid holidays. No longer should they be used for motivation. It is time to get things going and to practice. A training program overseas country does not give that edge to an organization. What is important is to get this combination of education, exposure, and expertise going. Such employees, when guided appropriately by the board and management, will ensure sustainable competitive advantage for the organization. Think about it. What are your thoughts at this point? What do you need to know more about? What do you need to do? When was the last time that you implemented an employee suggestion to boost competitiveness? Don't talk of small time improvements here. We are talking of big things. Did it require external consultants? If yes, what are you doing to remove them? Questions. Who is responsible for generating opportunities from employees? Are you still using CapEx as your competitive advantage? Do you want to make your organization into an opportunity machine? DM me your ideas and I will try to revert as soon as I can. You can reach me at saugata@metl.in or WhatsApp me at 99660 Next week in the session 7, we will meet again. That is going to be on Is Bigger the Better Still Valid? Thank you and enjoy your week.